Contract talks stall as Bendito Mantato signs. This and many more Manchester United news follows almost immediately. Welcome to United Talks Pod. Hello, everybody, and welcome to United Talks Podcast, a show where we bring you the most comprehensive analysis of everything happening at Manchester United. And today, we're going to be, we've got a packed show for you with most of the news happening around the club, and we'll kind of break down, the latest transfer rumors, contract news, squad developments as we approach, what promises to be a pivotal summer for the club, for Manchester United. So let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't have to miss anything as it relates to Manchester United. First, let's start with two shocking developments: Kobbie Mainoo and Garnacho's futures in doubt. Let's start with that. Regarding our brightest young talents, first and foremost. According to Manchester Evening News, contract talks with Kobbie Mainoo have stalled since March. Raising serious concerns since the beginning of March, raising serious concerns about the future. The 19-year-old midfielder is valued at about £70 million and has struggled to nail down a consistent position under Ruben Amorim, being deployed everywhere from defensive midfield to attacking mid, to one of the 210s and all of that. So, now, the truth is, what do you guys think about the whole Kobbie Mainoo situation? Should Man United just cut their losses and let him go? The young talent and all of that, seen as transfer. I don't have the full details of what has stalled and all of that. But do you think that Manchester United should cut their losses and gain this as pure profit for the club, or should we, negotiate further and try to build a team or the squad around young players like Kobbie Mainoo? But basically, even more surprising, Give Me Sports also reports that the club may consider offers around £70 million also for Alejandro Garnacho. While the Argentine has been one of the most, dangerous attackers, sources suggest that his increased minutes were more out of necessity than Amorim's preference after the general departures of Marcus Rashford and Anthony. Now, this has sparked outrage amongst supporters. Are we really prepared to sell two of our most exciting academy products in one window? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section, because the truth is, I don't know how to feel about this, because obviously, one thing I loved about Garnacho's string of form and time in the squad this season is the fact that he has made every effort to evolve his game to suit the system. In as much as he is playing as an inside forward, he's trying his best to play as an inside forward or one of the 210s. He's trying his best to play kind of like an inside forward / winger. So what happens is he goes inside, receives the ball, goes to the wing and faces the players one-on-one. And Ruben Amorim likes his players to face the opponents one-on-one. So he likes like one-on-one duels and all of that. So he has played on the left side of the 210s, and he has played on the right side of the 210s, and he's evolved his game to be a winger / one of the 210s because of, well, let's give me sports report, because of necessity. But the truth is, what do you think about all of this? Do you think that Man United should just cash in on Garnacho and cash in on Kobbie Mainoo? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section as we move on to the next news. Now, moving on, basically, potential arrivals in the defense, basically. Now, for defensive reinforcements or incomings, basically, Masagero Veneto reports that we've held talks. It's all rumor, right? Reports that we've held talks with Udinese defender Oumar Solet. The 25-year-old Frenchman, or Soleil, as the case may be. 25-year-old Frenchman has impressed in Serie A since joining from Salzburg. But there are concerns. He is right-footed, and when we are overloaded, and Man United are overloaded in that area, but Udinese actually want 40 million. But also, alternatively, the Turkish journalist Yugiz Subikoglu, Sabukoglu, claims that we are tracking Fenerbahce's 19-year-old centre back Yusuf Akicek. I've brought this news before, like 2 days ago. Yusuf Akicek, basically available for about 20 million, left-footed defender. He's drawn comparisons to young Rafael Varane under Jose Mourinho's tutelage. Now, the truth is, we have a similar player, right-footed, who is also being, touted to be compared to the young Rafael Varane, and we got him just before he decided to go, or he was started to go to Real Madrid, and Man United kind of snapped him, and he chose to go to Man United. So it's like I don't know about this one. It's all rumors, but the truth is we have to bring you the rumors so you can have a conversations and let me know, and also check them out. I won't say I have a personal opinion about this because I haven't watched the player, so I can't really say. But under Mourinho, I mean, he's going to be a good defender. But what do you think with Lisandro Martinez injured long term and Evans and Lindelof likely departing? Which option makes more sense? Ready-made Soleil or a developmental architect? Basically, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section. Truth is, I want to be opposed to one more player in defense or two more players in defense coming in because we're going to lose potentially three players in defense. If possible, we're also potentially going to lose four players, because I don't see most of the players we have, like Lindelof, like Johnny Evans, like Luke Shaw, staying beyond this season, so it will be, possible that we'll probably bring in one or two players, seeing as Eden Heaven has come into the squad. We have Lenioro, we have Matej Leaked, and I see even in the footage that was released earlier today by Man United that Godi Kukonki is also, being added to the fray as well. So it is important that we, talk about this and let me know your thoughts and feelings and your opinions about things like these. But now over to attacking targets, basically. Now to our search for attacking firepower, Fijahes, which is another report, reports that we are preparing an 80 million pound bid for. He says 80 million euros. Other reports, like BBC says, is 80 million pounds for Wolves. Mateus Cunha, after his 13-goal Premier League campaign. Basically, we have, I have watched him. We all have watched him. We've seen what he can do and the things he did against Manchester United. And we can for sure say that he is a good player. He is one player who fits in that Ruben Amorim's 210 up forward, up top, behind the striker. So, and he can also play as a striker because he came into Wolves as a striker. And I'm sure his agent is George Mendes because Wolves do a lot of deals with George Mendes. So I don't know. The Brazilian's versatility to play across the front line makes him an attractive prospect or an option for the club. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about Mateus Cunha. I told you what I think about him playing for the opposing team. I don't know what it will be like playing for Man United. And if he comes, he will be a good addition to the squad. But for 80 million, I don't know. I don't know if we have that amount of money to fork out for a player like Mateus Cunha. Maybe we could negotiate a better deal or something, but it is what it is. And also, it will also involve outgoings. It also involve outgoings as well. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one while we move on to the next one. Now, also, Man United are interested, Record in Portugal claims that we are pushing Sporting's Francisco Trincao with Amorim's existing relationship giving us an edge. We're pushing for him or pursuing him over City, and Arsenal. Now, his 60 million euro release clause is seen as reasonable for a player with 21 goal contributions this season. I talked about Trincao, I think 3 days ago or 2 days ago, and we talked about his stats and all of that. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one. Francisco Trincao, Portuguese international, 25-year-old. with 21 goal contributions this season. I mean, that is. I mean, seeing as Ruben Amorim has coached him, will be a good one to add to the squad. But let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one. And then the next one is David Ornstein has confirmed our interest in Ipswich Town's Liam Rory Delap. Though much may depend on whether we secure European football, but the 22-year-old has 10 Premier League goals for a struggling side like Ipswich Town. Yeah, 22-year-old. We have another 22-year-old like him in the squad. Yeah, quite alright. Might not have had up to 10 Premier League goals, but he has more than, I think, goal contributions. He has about 11 or 12 this season, including two Premier League and five European uh, competition. I think he has like 9 goals, and that is in Rasmus Højlund. But there is no harm in having an extra attacking firepower, but it will be better for us to get one with experience than one who is young. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to a 22-year-old Liam Delap. Liam Delap is a good player, powerful. He plays as a lone striker. He's strong and he's tenacious. So I mean, let me know your thoughts and feelings about that. Do you think Man United should go for Ipswich Town's Liam Delap, or should we just look elsewhere? I mean, for other options like Victor Osimhen, and there's also reports that Victor Osimhen is open to a move to Man United. And then I don't know about that, but basically, I've watched Osimhen for Nigeria and for Napoli last season, as well as for this season again in Galatasaray. So, I mean, let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one, and let me know if we should go for Delap or we should just look elsewhere. I mean, one would be cheap, would cost less than the other. I mean, seeing as it is Ipswich, and if they're going down this season, then it'll be good to bring him over. And he's also played at Manchester. He was at Manchester City's academy, so it will be good to see the possibility and maybe go for a better option or a cheaper option, whichever one. Please let me know in the comments section. And then there are three different, these attacking targets. These are three different profiles. First, proven Cunha. I mean, the Amorim familiar Trincao and the homegrown Delap. Which direction should we prioritize? Cunha, striker, or can play as a 10. Trincao, attacking 10 and also slash mid, attacking mid slash mid. And then we have Liam Delap with an out and out striker. So what should we do? Should we go for him, or which of the ones should we go? Let me know. Go for it. Let me know in the comment section, and we move on to the next one. Then with midfield reinforcements, because you see we started with defense, and now we just finished attack. Now we're in the midfield. Midfield reinforcements. La Gazzetta dello Sport reveals that we are in a three-way battle with Chelsea and Liverpool for Juventus's Kenan Yildiz. This is the third day running. We're bringing you information about Kenan Yildiz. Now, the 19-year-old Turkish international would cost around 90 million euros. I hear so many prices, so many evaluations of the player, but I don't know. They said it's a steep price for a player with just 6 goals this season. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one. I really don't know. For me, I don't even think that we might need to go for Kenan Yildiz, but it is what it is. Alternatively, Belgian outlets report that we are monitoring Club Brugge's Arden Gachari. Right now, the Swiss midfielder is valued at 25 million euros, basically. And after a standout Champions League performance, his box-to-box energy could make him an ideal Casemiro replacement, which is also good for a midfielder. 25 million euros is not bad. That's around 19 million pounds or 20 million pounds, whatever the case. So if it is a good deal for Jafari, I mean, I haven't watched him. I watched a few. I watched the Club Brugge game. Last 2 games Club Brugge played in the Champions League, so I can tell that maybe there is a player in there, but my United scouts are obviously scouting, and unless it comes from the top, then basically, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section. Now, with Kobbie Mainoo potentially leaving, right? Do we break the bank for Yildiz or just pursue a more budget-friendly Jashari? I just believe that a lot of names are just being thrown in the hat for this one, and maybe hopefully with putting Manchester United in the mix, it will make it more expensive to sign him basically in the in other clubs, right? So let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one. Also, another one. This is from the academy, and it's a contract news. And this one is for Bendito Mantato. Remember this name, Bendito Mantato. I'm going to do a player profile for Bendito Mantato, and we're going to talk about where he fits in Amorim's system and all of that. So look out for that. Now this is some positive news. Basically, first and foremost, Academy Scoop brought this up. Academy Scoop said that Bendito Mantato is about to sign a 4-year deal next week with a potential for him to play play this season. So check out Academy Scoop for that. You'll see more details. And then also, Fabrizio Romano confirms that 17-year-old Bendito Matato will sign a 4-year deal next week. The versatile wing back / winger has impressed Amorim in training and could be available or could be in line for a debut before the season ends. Everybody's in line for a debut before the season ends, but I trust Amorim to give debuts. He's done that for Harry Mas, and he's done that for Aiden Heaven as well. So there's also a chance that he's going to do it for other players, even Chido Obi, right? And then another positive news is return. Now, the Athletic reports that Luke Shaw is finally nearing a return after 4 months out. However, with his 150k week wages and his unreliable fitness, Ineos may still look to move him on this summer. So Luke Shaw is back. I saw the footage today. He's training. He's doing okay. Everything's working out fine. That's okay. But the truth is, I believe he's one of the players that Ineos are going to let go this summer. But let's see. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about that. And then another question I have for you is, what position do you think Luke Shaw should play under Ruben Amorim? He has tried him at left centre back. So what position do you think Ruben Amorim will play him, right? Because I think there's also a more reliable, maybe he'll play a few minutes against Nottingham Forest, but there's also a more reliable Lenioro, who's now back. There's also Nusa Mazarawi, who's also back and play left centre back position. There's Matthias De Ligt. There's Maguire back now. So I don't think we might need to try to rush Shaw back. But then, obviously, this is what happens every season. He comes back towards the end of the season. And then, he did that last year and then came back towards the end of the season to quickly go to the World Cup. So let me know if there's some feelings about that. And then we can build on to the next one. And then more outgoings updates. And this I've been bringing you for the past 3 or 4 days running. Team Talk reveals that Chelsea plan to sell Sancho immediately after buying him. That sounds funny. So they have an obligation to sign him for £25 million, right? Now, they intend to sell him immediately after buying him, with Roma and Lazio joining Dortmund and Bayern Leverkusen in the race. After just 2 goals all season, his stock has never been lower. The freedom fighter, his stock has never been lower, So 2 goals all season and all of that. And then Chelsea fans already not liking him. You need to see what's going on online with Chelsea fans and the way they talk about Jadon Sancho. So, yeah. Now, with Rashford, Sancho, and Anthony, and potentially Mainoo and Garnacho all leaving, this could be the biggest squad overhaul in recent memory. The last couple of days, there have been reports that Man United or Ruben Amorim intends to let go of 10 players. So could it be that about 3 or 4 of those players who are out of contract? Then we have Anthony, we have Sancho, we have probably Rashford, because there's rumors that Aston Villa want to make the deal permanent for Rashford and all of that, amongst others. Do you think that this is going to happen? And if it happens, 10 players going, then there is a potential that we might sign at least 3 or 4 players and then bring some players from the academy to fill up the squad. But if I would say, in my opinion, if we're signing We shouldn't sign any player lower than 25 when it comes to signing experienced players. And we shouldn't sign too many young players into the squad. That would mean we'll become like Chelsea, who are eventually going to be struggling later down the season. So, I mean, Ruben Amorim knows what he wants to achieve. So we should all back him, right? So basically, to summarize all of these key points that I have just brought to you now, Mainoo and Garnacho futures are uncertain. Basically, with rumors, it's all rumors. I mean, we've heard Amorim say several times that he wants Garnacho and Mainoo to stay. So it is what it is. He said that in January as well. Multiple defensive targets identified. There's more to come. There's more we're going to try and bring if we can, and all of that. Then for attacking threats, we have, or attacking targets, we have Cunha, Trincao, and Delap. And then we also have midfield reinforcements needed. Obviously, Casemiro and Ericsson. Obviously, Ericsson is going to, his contract is going to end at the end of the season. So, I mean, then Mantato, obviously, signing is going to be good. I mean, 4-year deal. I mean, it's going to be good, and we're going to break it when it happens. And then there's also a fact that there's going to be a major clear out at the squad. So let us know in the comment section, basically, who you would prioritize, which transfers you would prioritize. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I mean, from us all at United Talks, we want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Do not forget to hit the notification bell as well, so you don't have to miss anything as it relates to Manchester United. We're going to try as much as possible to bring you as much news as possible, so you don't have to miss anything. And then, obviously, you can, the fact that, you can see this, that it's all rumors and all of that, till someone like David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano, like, the Athletic and co, if they bring, such news and they break it down, I mean, the top two are obviously David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. We can also bring it to you as we get them. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye. And God bless.